Hey guys, how's it going? Comparing here. So today we're gonna do a Diablo 3 video. Oh my god, we're gonna do it because the game in the latest patch just became instantly awesome. Well, not so much the game as much as the bugs that have been exploited in order to dupe an endless amount of gold in order to buy all the random crap on the auction house for 2Bs. Basically, I'm sure a lot of you Diablo fans have heard already, but I know a lot of people haven't really checked out the D3s in a while, and maybe you've missed it. But basically, duping gold on the auction house was really easy due to like an overflow bug or something like that, and pretty much it was on the level of like changing your clock and canceling auctions, as you guys may remember from the early days of Diablo 3. It was something like that, and it allowed pretty much anyone with the knowledge to dupe their gold. I think they needed like a couple billion or something. I don't know. A lot of people had that kind of gold, I believe, and it was made more interesting by the fact that a lot of the Diablo 3 streamers were in fact doing this on stream, and people were realizing how it's done, and they did it, and the streamers ended up like buying all the worthless crap up on the auction house, and it was really fun. I mean, I watched the video of some of them doing it, and wow, I can't believe I missed it. But obviously I got banned, and I'm sure I would have as well if I was participating in this, because Blizzard doesn't really care if you like exploit their game. A lot of companies feel the same way, but if you waste their time, you get banned. So if someone figures out how to dupe gold and stuff, and they just dupe it by themselves, if they just take that stuff back from you, they're probably not going to ban you. But if you start buying up all the other stuff, if you start streaming it to show how other people can do it, and they start buying up all the crap, it creates a lot of extra work for Blizzard, and they don't like that, so you're going to get banned. And that's what happened to all the streamers that ended up showing the exploit, but it's hard to really call it that. It's, I guess, not so much in this case. But hey, crappy features in the game allow something like this to happen. But I want to talk about the more interesting side of things. First, I want to get started with the official Blizzard post in response to the dupe from our favorite community manager, Lylira. And they goofed a little bit here. I'll read to you guys a little bit. We feel that this is the best course of action in regards to not doing rollbacks on the matter. Given the nature of the dupe, how relatively few players used it, and the fact that its effects were fairly limited within the region. So only the US people ended up doing this because this is on launch day, and launch day in the US happens one day before Euro, so the Euro guys didn't get to have all the fun. But unknowingly, perhaps, how few players used it, pretty much the community managers of Diablo 3 have admitted that nobody actually plays Diablo 3. Because if you knew about this way to dupe gold, and trust me, if you were playing Diablo 3, you knew about this way to dupe gold, everyone would have done it. So, yeah, it's official. No one plays Diablo 3. Confirmed by the devs. You heard it here first. And alongside that, the few players that were playing it, some of them actually didn't know about this bug, and they ended up like buying stuff on the real money auction house because like, oh man, gold is so cheap, gems are so cheap, I'm just gonna buy up all this crap. And it turned out that they got really screwed. So they're still kind of working that stuff out. I've read things on Reddit, and people have been getting their money back through the real money auction house and all the stuff. And kind of sucks for some people. They're definitely victims in this kind of duping scenario. But this leads to a very interesting set of points in regards to the state of Diablo 3 nowadays. So as it turns out, to my surprise, as a matter of fact, people still play Diablo 3 in order to get the best gear possible. That is their motive of playing Diablo 3. Regardless of the fact that the game is the same, I mean, yeah, there's higher density of monsters in Act 1. Wow, But on the other hand, like, what can you really do with the gear? I don't know. It's been a year. People still want better gear for some reason. I don't get it. But those people were mostly affected by this because the economy is really screwed up on the US side of things, at least. So it kind of sucks to them, but you really, like those people, I think they should really take a step back. I know a lot of them have quit and stuff, but they should really take a step back and realize what they're actually doing in the game. I mean, if you're really still going after the better gear, you can just get like a job or something and buy it, can't you? I mean, that seems to be the more effective way of getting it through real money auction house. I mean, I don't know. But that's why I ended up playing like hardcore self-found when I was doing Diablo 3 still, at least in the later days. And, you know, something like that's not affected at all. No one in the hardcore market has access to the real money auctions to dupe gold or anything. So, there's that. But there's also the side that it's really kind of sad how Diablo 3 has evolved. I mean, I was going to make a video about this, and I probably still will shortly enough. But Diablo 3 is almost 1 year old. The game has been out for 1 year. And arguably there are a few changes since its original release. But I have to say that I was really expecting a lot more by this point in time. And the fact that some people actually quit over something as ridiculous as a dupe, despite it already happening earlier in the history of the game, oh, I don't know, like a week in, but of course, that never actually happened according to some of the devs that posted about it. You guys may or may not know what I'm talking about, but duping items was possible very early on, and evidently you guys saw the result you know, in the later stages of the game, but I'm sure those were through other mediums. You know, if you're just chasing items in Diablo 3, if you're still in that hunt, I think you guys should really take a look at what you guys are doing. I know a lot of people say they want to quit over this like dupe thing, but realistically, this is nothing new. You know, people have been botting the game all the time. People have been like duping the items. I mean, yeah, the economy gets pretty screwed up right now, but I mean, it'll come to a stabilization point. It always does. You know, the dupe comes in, the dupe goes out. In the end, if you're not playing the game for having fun playing in the actual game, then don't bother. That's just my advice. Hope you guys understand. Hope you guys had as much fun looking at all the drama and the event that took place yesterday. And, you know, I actually logged on Diablo 3 yesterday, tried to see what all the fun was about. The auction house was down, so I logged off. That's really all I have to say about Diablo 3 for now. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys tomorrow.